Because I want to basically make a build where it's like a solid base that I can just experiment with and, you know, just see what I like and what I don't like, and then based on that, pivot. So I'm thinking, do I hollow palm for starters? Like leveling with hollow palm, do I want to fuck with that? Because then if I do hollow palm, I don't have to worry about getting quarter staves. Can't handle the fist build. The thing about the fist build is this. I don't want to build it, yes. But I do want to be crit. So I think I'd rather not... I'd rather not go holy palm. Let's plan out some different builds. Maybe create some interesting shapes on the passive skill tree. But, spoiler alert, we are going to pivot. Yes, you guessed it. We are going to pivot to the bottom left, like every patch. Don't pivot to your mom's house in a minute here. Whatever, dude. Okay. The things that I like are the bell. I like the bell nodes. No, fuck this. Wait. Skills can build up and retain combo regardless of weapon
Fart on my sword.
Gain combo from all attackers. Because I either want to go full... Okay, let's think here. I'm probably just going to do the rune thing because it's super chill. Right? It's super chill. Runes just helps you cap res, helps you just balance your character. It's kind of nice. The fist stone things. Like the fist thing, right? It just seems OP. Because you got crazy fisting shit. And then it's either going to be I do some sort of power charge spender with this, or we do some sort of bell thing. Wait a minute. It's going to be better to do this, right? Power charge spender to one-shot bosses, and then defensive to just live. So probably something like this.
You love red life but hate blue life. Are you racist?
I fucking hate... Yes. What's your point?
I got a new build idea. Huge new build idea. Oh! Here it is. Titan. Bleed build. 30-minute white maps. Oh!
Dude, I'm getting so much damage, I'm getting no survivability, but that's intentional. Okay, these nodes are crazy, right? Evasion, but these ones are crazy. Again, deflection rating equal... I want to do deflection. Dude, reduce effective curses on you. Evasion rating. Res. Attack speed. Knockback. Oh, remember that. If 30% increase armor, evasion, and energy shield while wielding a quarter staff. Okay, what I want to do is I want to be down here. I want to try to do the deflection. Gain deflection rating with 5% of evasion rating. 5% increase fast 7 energy shield. I don't know if I like that one. I don't like the hybrid. Let's just grab it for now, though. Evasion rating and equipped body armor. Prevent damage from depleted hits. That seems so OP. Okay. To what level am I right now, chat? Oh my god, dude. Okay. What do you guys reckon about tree so far, guys? Evasion rating, prevent damage from deflected hits. Minus 5% amount of damage prevented from deflection. 20% increased deflection rating. Ooh. It's a lot of deflection rating, right? Honestly, I might just do that. Deflected hits cannot maim you. Cannot inflict bleeding on you. That sounds kind of nice, right? You'll not, just avoid 95% of all bleeds. I want to get to this part of the tree because I want to try to get... Do you think trying to get deflection and trying to get armor is unhinged? I feel like... fuck them. Armor applies to chaos. That's fun, bro. Deflection rating. Deflection rating. Deflection rating. Dude, you gotta get we gotta try. I gotta try so I can get hit on the tree and it makes sense. Because I don't even know if I'm doing ailments or not, or what I'm gonna do. I need to figure out like what attack I'm gonna do. Whoa! Chance to deflect is lucky. Chance to evade is unlucky. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting, dude. Let's go with that. Fuck it, bro. Fucking send it. Huh? Why can't I just click it? I'm confused. What's going on? Is that just a bug with this tree or what? Okay, that is so much investment, though. That is so much investment. I'm like giga invested in this. Let's go back to having looking at crit. Okay, we got crit bleed. I don't think I want to do that, though. Spear crit. Dude, one base crit is crazy. Bro, I'm level 127. What is that? Man, it's weird how much I don't like the PoE2. Maybe I'm just not used to it. I don't know if I'm just not used to the PoE2 skill tree, but like, I don't know. I haven't really got that much increased damage at all. I just don't want to go fucking evade. I don't want to go ES. I don't want to be some ES cuck, bro. You know? I don't want to be some ES cuck. I want to be a life gamer. You know? I thought blind would be good, right? I was thinking, blind makes you deflect more. right? That's what I was thinking to myself, but actually, I don't know. Also, crit against blinded enemies, that's cool. Nah, just drop all that shit. I think we drop that shit. Just drop some of the... Maybe I got too much crit investment, Jan. What do you guys think? Give her some crit investment? I'm gonna drop that deflection investment. Is this what we gotta go with? 10% damage, 10% damage, 10% damage with 25% damage? Hell yes, baby. I'm doing the damage wheel. You know, I really like this, but I don't know how much I like it. I've got like no AoE scaling whatsoever as well. Bro, trying to bend the tree over backwards to come down to this fucking deflect thing is kind of crazy. And this trying to do this armor. Like, dude, I'm trying to scale armor, by the way. I'm out here trying to scale armor, and I got no armor scaling. Okay, maybe we just give up, right? I don't think it's gonna work. Gain 8% of evasion rating against extra armor. Dude, I'm gonna have to cook myself so hard. How the fuck would I even get down here? This is just like path here. This isn't necessarily gonna be the pathing. Oh, chat. Am I not a giga Chad for wanting to do armor evasion rating? Well, I'd love that. I love the idea of doing this. Like, yeah, you can't evade, but you actually get evasion and armor, and then you're doing this fucking deflect.
Respect Fuily, what the fuck are you doing in the bottom side of the tree as a monk? Why do everything but play to the class's strengths? You're not being a hipster giga Chad. You're forcing a Warbringer build on monk. Lock in Lil Gup.
Execute. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't tell me what the fuck to do, bitch. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Get fucking banned for legal. How much is 100,000 seconds? I don't even know if he's banned for legal launch or not. Dude, that's crazy. Immune to bleed is crazy. Okay, fuck this other node, which is like immunity. Dude, this is a very succinct set of fucking nodes here. Oh my god, my tree's got fuck all damage on it though. That's the only thing. My tree has fuck all damage. Okay, that's 20% evasion rating, 5 cold, 5 lining. I love the idea of 50% reduced effective curses. That just sounds hot, right? 30% reduced effective 9 damage. That seems hot as fuck. We'll get deflection rating, cast risk, fire risk. That's hot. And I like this quarterstaff tree because it's like, well, accuracy, dex, crit damage bonus. This will be insane with the power charge thing. I have no damage. It's not going to work, Chad, unfortunately. It seems like if you're one of these guys, you're way better off. The duelist guys could get here super easy, and then they could just take all the nodes around here, and then GG, they get all the OP stuff. The monk is so far away. Me trying to fucking ham-fist this shit in is like, it's just too much travel, I think, you know? Yeah, I think maybe I just say fuck, I think I say fuck deflection. Deflection seems like bait. Impossible. Giga investment. I'm thinking pure evasion and then ward. Because, I mean, I want to go ward. Like, ward maxing, it's like a cooler version of ES. We say fuck all that bullshit. I keep it all just super succinct and local to the start zone of the monk, right? And then what I do is this. I invest into a decent amount of evasion, right? Pure evasion. None of this fucking hybrid bullshit. Pure evasion. Okay? But maybe every single piece of gear, bar my chest, I put it through the Kalgura machine, and I say ward, 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 ward. And I get tons of ward. And the idea is that my character will evade most hits, right? And then if he doesn't evade, well, then I've got life. And then if my life goes to 0, then I've got ward. And the idea would be, that's the build. And I'd say, fuck all ES gear, because fuck ES. Because I don't want ES. I don't want to do ES. I was planning on doing evasion armor, but it just looks like evasion armor on a monk is... evasion armor on a monk looks retarded, man. Like, they need to give us fucking a node that lets us go across here or something, you know? Like... The thing that's wrong with evasion is when you don't evade, you die. So the idea is to use a ward to create extra buffer before I die. So then it allows me to just evade enough. And then when I do get hit, bang, I've got a big enough life bar combined with ward bar to survive the hit. Okay, well, the tree would actually be, well, to be honest, now at this point, the tree would just be this. Look. I mean, you could have a little bit of deflection. You could chunk in a little bit of deflection. You could. I don't know if I would. Dude, what are these fucking why is every evasion node fucking ES evasion? God damn it! The idea is this, right? You can see, like, look, I'm able to just click so many more nodes because instead of traveling everywhere, and I'm just picking nodes that make sense, right? We're just taking nodes that are like, okay, well that node makes sense. This makes sense. Reduce accuracy rating. What the fuck is that? Ooh. Okay, I've got crit. I've got crit damage. I got crit chance. Right? We've got evasion rating. Oh, shut the fuck up. The tree is not bad, retard. The issue is this. I don't know. Am I doing poison? Am I doing elemental? I'm going to have to do some sort of... I need to figure out what attack I'm going to do now. Okay, in PV1, I'm going to create like a nice defensive shell. And then I'm gonna have a total interaction idea, right? I'm gonna have an ability that this is the ability I'm using, and I'm gonna want to interact with this unique, and I want to abuse this interaction. And at that point, it's very obvious what's gonna give you the most damage scaling. But because I have no idea what uniques I'm using, I don't even know what ability I'm using. Well, I don't know what efficient nodes that there are to scale it because I literally don't know what I'm fucking playing. So I need to figure out what I'm actually gonna play. See, I feel like Hollow Form and just the first bell node, right? And then you just literally killing palm the fucking bells that spawn, and then you just spin the charges. Killing palm the fucking bells that spawn, spin the charges. And how's that not gonna be insane DPS? And then when you're clearing, well, you just play the game normally. But when you're fighting bosses, you do it like that. Way of the Fist is like the coolest in terms of building your character because you can get I'm assuming it is because you can get tons of cool mods on your gloves, right? I feel like this bell thing is going to be best for bossing, right? Am I crazy? Because the question is, how am I going to generate my power charges in a boss fight otherwise? How am I going to generate it without some janky shit where like, oh, your friendly charges are now power charges, and then you fucking immobilize the guy, and then because you immobilize the guy, you gain a power charge, and then, all this bullshit. Whereas this would be like, oh yeah, like every fucking second, or every 2.5 seconds, or whatever the fuck it is, you get a thing which you can cull and get tons of power charges from. Thing is, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll say, because you could play the game with scuff power charge time, and then unlock the item that gives you, like, either you get a support gem or you get some fucking magical glove apparently that exists. Functionality, idea. Generate power charges, spend them with Hollow Form technique. Question is, what am I going to draw for the power charge generation? I mean, the rune thing is just kind of nice, but I guess you don't need it. But that is like a fuck ton of stats. I think that's what we drop. We say fuck Wear the Mountain, and then we just get the bell, right? And then call that a day. The fisticuffs. So we get the fist. We got the fisting. We get the runes. We get the bell for power charges, and then we got the Hollow Form. This works, right? It's kind of a weird way of doing it, but I mean, I think it's the play. I think I just prefer it, right? Like, what I'd rather have, like some situational damage reduction bullshit that only works sometimes and doesn't work whenever you need it, or would you rather have like just permanently always having extra stats that are super useful? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm building around, right? This is like the build. The build is get power charges, press Hollow Form technique, right? That's what the build is. The build is get power charges, press Hollow Form technique, and then I just fucking experiment with different abilities in there, right? I don't know what I'm going to use. Whatever. Maybe I'll have a different ability for single target and a different ability for like doing AoE, but I'm guessing I'm going to optimize this around single target, and then I'll have my clearing ability, right? So I'll have a clearing ability where I clear monsters, and then my single target ability will be inside the Hollow Form technique. And then pretty much what I'll do is when I'm fighting a boss, I'll just fuck around, right? I'll just run around like a bozo, and then the little bells will spawn. I'll teleport to the bell, punch it, bang, power charges, punch it, bang, power charges, and then once my power charges are up, we come up to the boss, boom, summon out 20 dudes, they all do damage. That's the idea. Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't there a glove mod that was like mana? Didn't he put like a mana regen mod in, and it literally gave a power charge on? Wait, is that what chat's talking about, by the way? Why wouldn't you just say Fist of Stone? So more global evasion rating and energy shield. Came from what? Flat Fizz, Life, and Cold Res. And the evasion rating was what? Wait, that was pure evasion. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, dude. The stupid fucking gloves. Because the base type is the Stone Fist, it's always going to have fucking ES on it when I don't want ES.
But certainly not least, let's put on some nice normal gloves and... Wait, what the heck are these?
Yeah, I just realized I'm always going to have dog-ass ES. If I need to convert my ES to something not dog. Whatever, dude. I guess, you know what? Having a little bit of yes can't hurt, right? Like, just...
Way of the Stone Fist transforms any gloves you equip into fists of stone until you take them off. This...
Okay, 10% power charge on crit. So that was the what mod?
Yes.
That
It
was
works
the-
on everything.
So that is Arcane Surge on hit. To power charge on hit. Okay, let's say I get that. So we get the power charge on crit. Let's say 10% enough, right? 10%. Wait, 10% chance to get a power charge on crit. How many times can you attack a second with like a fast attack? What? How many people? How fast do you hit? The bell will double your crits per second because the bell itself crits. True. I mean, if you had 100% crit and you're attacking 5 times a second, you're gonna attack more than 5 times a second, though, aren't you? Because you got the bell. Let's just, you know what? Let's make the assumption you can't drop the bell mode. But if I could get double my combo. That's stupid as fuck. Though I'd just get the stone thing, wouldn't I? It would literally just be like, okay, if I don't need the bell thing because power charge on crit on gloves is good enough, I then just grab Way of the Mountain, and then it's just extra damage, and then it just randomly helps me survive a little bit more when there's density. That's pretty much it. Basically, that's saying, hey, permanently throughout a boss fight, there's going to be some cannon fodder mob, which is going to spawn with 1 HP that you can just cull straight away. That's what it says. That's enough to make you be able to make your build around the fact that you're just going to do hollow form with power charges. Isn't it? Right? That's which is enough. And then, do you know what? If I can engineer that node out and get it a little bit more from the ascendancy, then cool. So basically, what it means is I'm still going to do it, by the way. I'm still going to start with the bell node. Basically, I'm still starting with the bell node. The bell node is strong as fuck, and maybe I'm going to permanently stay with the bell node, depending on how it feels. If I get this gem, right? If I get this gem, or if I get a fucking desecration of the mana thing, I can basically have if I can solve power charges without doing that, well, then I would prefer that, because that's going to be better gameplay. Because I won't be teleporting around after some random fucking bell every 2 seconds, right? And then at that point, fuck it. Dude, this could be kind of crazy, right? Because you would have... I mean, this is like giga quality of life, I feel like, if you take that. This is going to be giga quality of life. I wonder, could I get other charges from other things? Could there be some other charges that I could use if I spec into that? Game frenzy charges instead of endurance charges. Endurance charges instead of power charges. What kind of charge stuff is there? Charge. Oh, fuck. Energy shield recharge. I want charge exactly, bro. Bro, the PvP tree is like fucking so weird, bro. Like, it's so fucking, I don't know. Dude, it feels so, like, flaccid, bro. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't feel, you know, like, okay, I guess I do that. Like, whatever. I don't feel like that's gonna be so broken. And, like, imagine if I could have this and that. It's like, okay, well, I guess we get a little bit more crit or something, a little more damage. This is a completely generic crit attack damage tree that scales evasion, just evasion, pure evasion, and uses a quarterstaff, which is what I want, because I want to be able to play whatever I want, right? I want to keep it so I can just slot in any ability, try it. Any ability, try it. Bang. Now what I need to do is I need to actually, because I understand what I'm going to, this is my plan, right? We're not going to go triple, I can anoint the extra power charge, right? So what are these power charge nodes, bro? These power charge nodes are shit. Wait, they don't even max power charge nodes? Honestly, I don't even know if that's even worth to take this. What's that going to be? It's next going to be extra 2 clones. Oh, it's going to be... I mean, 2 clones is going to be damage, right? But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for this. This completely makes your power charges never fall off, though, ever. You know what? I don't know about that. Let's just remove that for now. I still got 20 points to do whatever I want with as well. I'm going to go into HCSSF Permadeath Blind on a monk build that's untested. And totally, how do I describe it? It's because it's not specific. It's not going to be super powerful at anything. but it's just going to be kind of okay at everything. That's the idea. So that way I can just try out different abilities. I can slot them in and be like, yeah, that sucks. That's OP. This is underpowered. Okay, part of the XL. No. Tears open AC. Like, what are we doing? Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta lock in. Okay, I got this. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay today. There you go. I feel like we're thoroughly established. I've locked in. I'm playing HGSSF. I'm playing a martial artist. I'm going to go full evasion runic ward. We're going to generate charges. Then we're going to spend charges. I've got a plan to how to get charges in the early game and how to get charges in the late game. Now, what ability am I going to use? I don't fucking know. I'm going to just fucking try things out. Who knows? I might do some weapon swap shit. I might summon monks that fucking that like do earthquake or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. If that's even possible, by the way. I don't even know if that's possible, but if you can, it's an option. I'm gonna try a million different setups here. We're gonna chuck in a bunch of different abilities. We're gonna try them out, and we're gonna see how it goes. And then, you know, obviously we've seen the GGG gameplay. Clearly it looks like it does something. Hopefully it keeps doing that. Bang. We pop off.